And the more you can appeal to a specific person with a specific problem, the more it's going to look like you specialize in the solution that they need, which means they're more compelled to trust you and want to reach out. So whilst you might condense the amount of reach that you get and have fewer eyeballs viewing your videos or posts, you actually increase the quality and increase the likelihood that you're going to get clients and customers by following these steps. Your social media profile setup can have an immediate impact with the number of inbound leads and qualified inquiries that your business gets on the back end of any content or advertising strategy on social media. And this is one area that a lot of businesses drop the ball, and it produces 80% of the results when it comes to people checking you out online. They leave their profile general and broad, so someone who you've just got their attention with a really impactful video that's created goodwill or a post, they've come to check you out, yet it's not clear what problems you solve, so they click and go somewhere else. What do you need to put on a social media profile to increase the number of people reaching out, calling your business, or whatever action you want them to take? So what you need to do is go look at profiles and see exactly what you see on the screen as soon as you land on the social media platforms that your business has. And usually there's some form of cover photo, there's a profile picture, and there's a bio or a tagline. And what you put in those areas is going to influence whether people land and feel compelled to reach out and take action, or whether they dive deeper, watch more content, or they go away and get distracted by something else. If you're new here, my name is Aaron Whitney. I'm a co-founder of Content Only. Our agency creates in the region of 500 original videos and posts for our clients every single month, and you can download a free course that shows you how to create 30 days content in 30 minutes and get it in front of your target clients at contentonly.au. I was doing a marketing audit yesterday, and this is a massive company that has a lot of employees. And again, when we were looking at the social media, the one thing that they could change that will have an immediate impact on their business is their tagline on one of their social media accounts to say, this is exactly what we do and who we do it for. Here's how to get in touch. And that's the framework that you need to follow. And I'll use a local example here for me in Box Hill. If someone was talking about renovation tips for your home in Box Hill, design themes, colors and styles, and I was in that mindset of home renovation, and I click and go back to view that profile because I've got some value and I want to check them out and learn more, and they've got in their bio on, let's say, Instagram, we renovate Box Hill homes, message us now for a free quote. That simple tagline or headline can rapidly boost the number of people that are seeing the content go out on social media and then take direct action when they go to the profile, because this is some of the best traffic that you'll ever get online. Someone has seen something and it's inspired them to go check you out and learn more. So if you haven't got these parts of your setup right, you're leaving a lot of opportunity on the table. So think about it for a moment. What do you do? What's the outcome? What's the problem that you solve? Who do you do it for? And then what do people need to do as the next step? Do they need to call you? Do they need to visit the website? Do they need to send you a message? And if you can add those three ingredients to all the different social media profiles that you have set up for your business or for your own account, if you're operating as a personal brand, watch and see what happens when you make that change over the next 30 days if you're consistently posting content or advertising on the back end of that. And if we look at one of the strategies that we spoke about on some of the earlier podcast episodes with retargeting, anyone that visits your profile, I would put in one of the warmer or hotter categories in terms of a prospect. So anyone that engages, interacts with your content, views your profile can go into that retargeting audience, and you can have an offer circulating to that person 24/7 on a very low budget. So the more you can create goodwill through great content that speaks to your target audience, following some of the strategies that we've spoken about recently, which is calling out your target clients. So rather than just posting a general headline, use Box Hill dads or Sydney mums, or it could be first time home buyers in Melbourne, and then go into whatever your hook is. This is getting targeted attention, and the more you can appeal to a specific person with a specific problem, the more it's going to look like you specialize in the solution that they need, which means they're more compelled to trust you and want to reach out. So whilst you might condense the amount of reach that you get and have fewer eyeballs viewing your videos or posts, you actually increase the quality and increase the likelihood that you're going to get clients and customers by following these steps. And if you boost your content and you tell the platform, hey, show it to people that live in these areas, that are in this age range, that might have this particular interest, all of a sudden you're controlling putting the content in front of the right people. Step back, audit your own profiles, and have a look at it and go, if I was someone that was checking my business out online, I clearly understand what problem the business solves and what they can do for me, and then how to get in touch and take the next step? If the answer is no, then consider how much that's costing you every day day you don't make this very small change that takes all of 10 seconds to implement. And the great news is on all your profiles, generally speaking, if it's a business page, you get the data and the metrics from the platform. And on LinkedIn, for example, if you've got a certain type of account set up, you can actually see anyone that's gone to view your profile. You can get their name, see exactly who it is, where they are, what they work in, and then you could go engage, interact with their content, or you could go connect with them and you could reach out if there was an opportunity there. So the more traffic you can drive back to your profile and the more your profile is able to communicate the problem that you solve and what to do to get in touch to get help with that problem, the more inbound leads and inquiries you'll start to generate from all your content efforts. So if you're posting and you're putting great videos out there and you've been really consistent and you haven't done this part right, watch what happens over the next 30 days if you keep up that consistency and you make those changes to your profile. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I've seen it firsthand when I've tweaked our profiles and I've started creating deliberate content that's more niche, solving very specific problems for a very specific audience, but in the profile, it has an offer for that target audience. So when they come and check it out, the inquiry rate and the quality of that inquiry rate has gone through the roof. So that's it for today's episode. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button